In this question, you need to be able to find the vertex, the axis of symmetry, the range, and the number of x-intercepts for each of these three different functions that are listed here. Over here on the left, we have some workspace provided in order to help us graph each function. So for our first function, y equals negative x squared plus 5, our a value is negative 1. We have no p value, so it's going to stay at 0. And our q value is positive 5. So for this question, we have a vertex at 0, positive 5. The axis of symmetry is always through the x value of the vertex, so it's at x equals 0. Because this opens down, our range needs to be that y is less than or equal to that highest possible value. So y is less than or equal to 5. And because this opens down and our vertex is above the x-axis, we can see here that we have two x-intercepts, one there and one there. So we have two x-intercepts. Excellent. So now let's go to y equals x plus 5 all squared plus 4. We have a p-value of negative 5. A q value of positive 4. And our a value is positive 1. So we have a parabola that opens up with a vertex at negative 5, positive 4. The axis of symmetry is always through the x value of the vertex, so x equals negative 5. Because this graph opens up, we have a minimum value. That minimum value occurs right here when y equals 4, so y must be greater than or equal to 4. And as we can see, this graph opens up and its vertex is above the x-axis. Therefore, it never ever crosses the x-axis. So we have 0 x-intercepts. Now for our last one, y equals negative x plus 4 all squared minus 5. This time we have an a value of negative 1 again, a p value of negative 4, and a q value of negative 5. So this parabola opens downwards, and it has a vertex at negative 4, negative 5. Its axis of symmetry is through the x value of the vertex, so x equals negative 4. Because it opens down, we know that it has a maximum value, so y must be less than or equal to that maximum value at negative 5. So y must be less than or equal to negative 5. And again, it never crosses the x-axis. Its vertex is below the x-axis and it opens down. Therefore, there are 0 x-intercepts.